I love animations, I love Christmas films. I'm always looking out for anything that combines the two. And when I discovered Friendly Monsters, A Monster Christmas, I thought I'd check it out. And honestly, I didn't enjoy it at all. This was released originally in 1994. It's directed by Vincent James and written by Phil Jackson. And we have a voice cast including Rob Rackstraw, Emily Oldfield, Martin Oldfield, and Scott McNeil. Now, I'd never heard of Friendly Monsters, so I am well aware that it might have appealed more to me if I was aware of the characters, if I had an emotional history with them. So I can only base this purely on this particular film. And I think one of the reasons why I didn't like it very much is because I found the design of the monsters to be very, very boring. I don't think they're interesting to look at, and I found that to be rather disappointing. The narrative itself is honestly kind of dull as well, to be honest. This boy called Tom, with the help of some monsters, they have to deliver some presents for Santa Claus. And that sounds all well and good, but I just feel like the execution of the narrative wasn't that great. So it was an okay concept, but I didn't think it was very fascinating. I think the events were not that interesting. And the characters themselves were just kind of dull. It wasn't as festive as I would have wanted it to be. So I just didn't really get anything from this at all, which is a shame because I really love Christmas animations, but I definitely did not like the design of the monsters. So visually, it wasn't that interesting. So a decent idea, not very well executed, kind of boringly animated. I can't say it's badly animated, that's absolutely not the case. But it was just dull. I didn't really find it fascinating. But as I said, maybe if I had more of a relationship with these characters, then it might have been a different experience. I am willing to admit that. If, like me, you love Christmas animations and you're always on the lookout for things that are a little bit different, then I'd say give it a watch, form your own opinion. It might appeal more to you than it did to me. It's not bad as such, and by that I mean it's not badly animated. The narrative isn't bad, it's not poorly constructed or poorly paced or anything. I just didn't find it to be very good either. Friendly Monsters, A Monster Christmas did not appeal to me. I'd hoped it would, but unfortunately it didn't. But I think there's probably an audience for it. Unfortunately, despite my love of Christmas and animations, I'm not that audience.